Hey y'all, it's Dahlia with D Loops Crafts. Today's tutorial is on this wrap-up top. This pattern is super quick and easy and very beginner friendly, so let's get started. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to take some measurements, so we're going to start with the top of our breast to under, the underarm side boob area to the top of the shoulder, and underarm side boob around our back to the other side of underarm side boob. Hey y'all, so today I am using for the first time Knit and Crochet's premium yarn, KC Botanical. It is their bamboo, viscose, and cotton blend. It feels amazing, and I got this right before Joann's discontinued. So Michael's actually does not carry this yarn. At least I haven't seen it. And I'm using a Clover 4mm hook. All right, so to start, I do not start my projects with a slip knot. I'm just going to go right into making 2 chains. So I'm going to put my tail over my hook like so, grab my working yarn, wrap it around the hook, and just go through once, wrap it around the hook again, and just go through twice. Now we're going to single crochet into that first chain. Just put our hook through the loop. I kind of pinch here so that way it doesn't get too tight. And then we're just going to grab the yarn and pull through. We have 2 loops on our hook. Wrap the yarn over and pull through 2. Now we should have 1 single crochet. Woo! Now that we got our 1 single crochet, I'm not going to tighten just yet. We don't do a chain 1 at the end of any row, okay? So we're just going to turn. Most projects require you to chain 1 at the end or at the beginning of a project, and we are not going to do that just because I think it'll leave us with a cleaner finish. All right, turn, and we're going to place 2 single crochets into this single crochet. So put our hook through, yarn over, pull through. You have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through those 2, and then put our hook back into that single crochet, grab the yarn again, pull through, 2 loops on, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you can pull tight a little bit, and we should have 1 and 2 stitches now. Turn. Now we did our increase row. We're going to place 1 single crochet into each stitch. I have a basics video on how to do single crochets if you'd like a more in-depth, detailed version on how to do that. I'm also a tight crocheter, so try to keep these initial stitches looser than I did. All right, we're going to turn, and we're going to do another row of increases. So we're going to place 2 stitches here and 2 single crochet stitches in the next one. One, 2. When you're done with this row, I recommend putting a stitch marker in the first or last stitch just to help with counting. Now we have 4 single crochets. We're going to turn and repeat rows of 4 single crochet for the next 99 rows, or however many rows is enough for you to tie a bow in the back of your neck. I'm just going to repeat my rows of 4 single crochet, and I'll be back. Okay, I have completed 99 rows of 4 single crochet. Now we're going to begin increasing. Turn, and we're going to place 2 single crochets into that first stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next 2, and 2 single crochets in this last stitch. All right. So now we should have 2, 4, 6 stitches in our row. Once you're done with the increase row, we're just going to place a stitch marker in that first stitch so that way we know where we started our increases. Now we turn and place 1 single crochet in every stitch. We should have 6 single crochets like we do here. And we're going to just make 3 rows of 6 single crochet. So I'm going to do my 3 rows and I'll be back. Okay, this is what 3 rows of 6 single crochet look like. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to turn and do another increase round where we do 2 single crochet in the first stitch. 1, 2, 1 single crochet in the remaining stitches in the row. And then 2 single crochet at the end. And we're going to repeat an increase row and 3 rows of single crochet until we reach the coverage that we feel like is enough at our armpit and side boob. When we get to around our armpit area, then we will stop our increases. Okay, so I will be back. All right, y'all, I have completed my increasing rows from when we started after our ties to the full coverage of one breast. Now we're going to turn and just place 1 single crochet in every stitch. And we're going to repeat turning and single crochet rows until we get full coverage of our back. So we're going to get coverage from underarm, side boob, all the way around to the back. And I'll meet you when we're done with that. Okay, so I have completed 99 rows of just single crochet. Remember, we're turning with no chain 1. Now we're going to begin our decreases. So single crochet the first 2 stitches together. So put our hook through the loop, grab the yarn, and then we're not going to finish the stitch. We're going to put our hook through the next loop, grab the yarn. We should have 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3. We're going to single crochet in every stitch in the row until we get to the end, and we're going to single crochet these 2 together as well. All right, coming up on our last 2 stitches, we're going to do our decrease and single crochet them together. All right, now we turn and we're gonna just do 3 rows of just single crochet. So we're going to do basically what we did here at the beginning, except instead of increasing, now we're going to decrease and just mirror our top. I did my 3 rows of single crochet. As you can see, this is where we did the decrease and starting to go down on both sides. We're just going to repeat this pattern of decrease row, 3 rows of single crochet, and repeat that all the way down until we get back down to 4 stitches or 4 single crochets. I have just completed my decreases. I got down to 4 stitches. Now I'm going to repeat rows of 4 single crochet for the next 105 rows, or however many rows you needed to make for the first tie. So I'm going to do my rows and I'll be back. All right, I have completed my 105 rows of 4 single crochet. Now we're going to do our last few stitches, turn, and we're going to start decreasing. So we're going to single crochet the first 2 stitches together and the last 2 stitches together. I'm going to do that and I'll be back. Okay, now we should have 2 single crochets. We're going to turn and just place a single crochet in each of those stitches. 1 and 2. We're going to do our last stitch, which is our last decrease, and we're just going to single crochet these stitches together. just like that. Cut our yarn. And we are all done, y'all. Weave in your ends and you have completed your wrap-up top. If you like this tutorial, please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch y'all at the next video.